to the podcast What's Next from and with Carmen Cornelia Haselwanter. As an expert in self determination, I deal with topics such as success, joy of life, passion, and health, so that you may take many inputs for yourself. Enjoy listening to this episode. With the start of the new year, I want to invite you with this podcast that we think about a little words with a strong and powerful meaning. Time. Such short the word it is, the meaning is immense. Because there is one fact what we all have to be aware of, what we all have to understand and to use for our benefits. The fact that time is finite, meaning that in our life we do not have an endless time, but a start and an end. In general, up here in Middle Europe, people, women and men have approximately lifetime such of 83, 85 years. Now, let us give that fact now a number. So let's see, the year has 364 days. In 10 years, that means 3,640 days. In 20 years, it's a lifetime such of 7,280 days. Now, in my case, I am 53 years old. Now, considering that based on statistics, I shall more or less arrive an age such as 83, leaves me with 30 years of life ahead of me. This is a total amount of 10,920 days. Now, let's face it, in general, that doesn't sound that bad. 10,920, that's quite an amount. In the other hand, to be aware that over the half of my life, based on the statistics, is already gone, makes it more important to put the focus on how do you create the left days ahead of you. So I want to invite you really to take now a pen and make sure that you calculate for you the amount of days which based on the statistic you have in front of you. This figure, this amount, is something you shall be aware every day that this is the pot of days you have in front of you. And that certainly it is on you what you make with this pot. Is it something you will just waste by doing things which you have to and simply do not care about what do you want to do in your life? Or are you going to focus as from now on that you are pointing out on situation, on things what you really care about, what is of your benefit, what is of your passion? Certainly that claims that you shall know what do you like, what feeds you with joy, with enjoyment, with fun, with pure excitement. And no matter how old you are, if yet you do not know that, then I really invite you that you find that out. Because your time is finite, just like mine, just like your neighbors, just like your friends. And instead of sitting there and wonder about why other people are having a life of their joy and you do not understand why yours is not, take the chance of discovering it for your good, for your benefits. There is Mr. Edward Young. He was an English poet, and he wrote a very good speech saying, wasted time is an existence, while used time is pure life. And this is exactly what I would like to encourage you. What I would like to make sure that you do see that you're going ahead within your life with facts, with situation you do enjoy very, very much. And you see, this is always individual, something different. I would like to share a story with you out of my life, out of my childhood. I grew up in a very beautiful village in North Tyrol in Austria. So as you can imagine, there was a lot of snow because it was a mountain area. And so my family, including my two brothers and me, we went for skiing. I remember very well at the age of 9, 10, I was standing up on this mountain and wonder what I'm doing here. I did not feel any excitement and joy running on the skis over the sloping, snowful mountains while my two brothers enjoyed that so much. And in a way, I envied them because they had so much fun while I was wondering about what I'm doing there, and I did not enjoy that very much. But what I enjoyed was observing the snowfall, each drop, and being excited by what the snow is actually doing with the environment, with the nature. So taking the camera out of my mom's and making pictures of snow was something very exciting, same as sitting down and writing a story about this very one snowfall who just disappeared. And my creativity was finding its way of expression while my body was disagreeing with this joy my brothers actually felt by going for skiing. So what I learned already very young age was that just because my brothers or others do like an activity does not really particularly mean that you have to like it as well. Instead, it's important for you to find out what is your enjoyment, your individual great enjoyment, which makes your life to such a great benefit, not only for yourself, but as well for environment. Because whenever you do something, you do live, you do enjoy very much by doing, that is definitely making your world more colorful, more of joy, and such a great example for others. Because this is what every single one of us may try to do, to be an example for others, to show them the way as well, how they can find their way of enjoyment, how they can find their way of feeling happy, satisfied, and therefore use the time they're having of its full capacity and fullness. Because this is all what it takes, a decision to say, instead of wasting my time, as from today on, I'm going to use my time as a great benefit for myself. Because by the time when the days in the pot of yours had been used, I want to make sure that you're going to look at it and you say, oh yes, my life was full of excitement and full of joy, and I lived very productive with the fact that time is finite. So instead of being unhappy about that fact, I used it. I used my time and did not waste it. Because this decision, my dear out there, is yours. You are the creator of your life. You are the Picasso, the Michelangelo. You are the creator, the captain of your life. So please feel invited, feel inspired here now with these words that you're going to start your life to use it. So please feel invited just right now after listening to the podcast that you do something what is filling up your life with joy and with happiness, because you are worth it and you are the one who decides it. Go for it now. Thank you for listening to Your Mindset Mentor. Talk to you very soon again, and in the meantime, make sure that every day you live yourself in the best version, because you're worth it. Take care, all the best, bye bye.